Thank you for tuning into Abundant Moments. Time and time again in the scriptures, we are taught to obey God and to glorify Him always. But we don't always do this. When something doesn't go our way, our back's against the wall, often we complain, we murmur, we cry. But if we would learn to just simply glorify God in the good times and the bad times, to listen for His voice and obey, we would see victory. I'm reminded of Moses when he was at the Red Sea. He had 2.5 to 5 million people that he was trying to lead, and he got to an impasse, and he'd been obeying God, but he got to a place that his back was against the wall. He didn't cry, didn't complain, but what he did was he glorified God. He listened to the voice of God. Didn't make sense for him to stand there all night long holding up his staff, but when he did, then God honored him. And God caused that strong east wind to come and blow all night long, and they were able to cross over on dry land. I imagine some of the people probably looked and thought, what is Moses doing now? Standing there holding up his staff. What's he doing? It doesn't even make sense. You know, faith doesn't make sense. We walk by faith, not by our senses. And as he obeyed God, then God brought them the victory. So I want to encourage each of us today. Let's always, good times, bad times, let's always glorify God. And let's listen for his voice, that still small voice, and let's obey. It might not make sense. It doesn't have to, because we're not walking by our senses. We are walking by faith. Thank you for tuning in.